Hello everybody, my name is Sho. Welcome to my channel. So does the mind have a healing power? That's what we're going to explore in this video. And the way that I share is usually I dance between different topics to help you understand and feel what I mean by the mind having a healing power or not. And we're going to explore it. So videos with me are like a journey, a roller coaster, and I encourage you to strap in, let go, and allow my words, frequencies, and energies just to emanate towards you. If there is a part of your mind, I need an answer right now, then you might not get the most out of this video with me. So does the mind have a healing power? If you are postulating this question, you are interested in the answer, then what do you think in this moment for yourself? Does it feel like it does? Sometimes maybe, sometimes not. It's like sometimes I feel guided, sometimes not. But what is the power through the mind or as the mind? Because the mind itself, I would say, is actually more of a separator than something of creation, of the unity of everything, which is where power can be found. The purest of healing power can be found. The mind, though, organizes, put things in boxes, help us understand a 3D world. The mind in this context, we could say, let's say the egoic separate self in this context, is a way that we navigate this reality. It helps us in this reality know that reality. Now what I'm talking about here is the lower aspects of mind, right? The mind that we use in everyday world and everyday discussions and conversations and at work, like the calculating mind, the separate mind, the thinking mind. Of course, in yogic philosophy, for example, there are different words given for other aspects of the great mind. Some philosophies even say that everything is mind itself. Here I'm really focusing on, so let's say it depends on the definition of the mind, whether it has healing power or not. Let's assume that the mind, all the mind is just the egoic self. In that sense, I would say it doesn't itself have healing power. But if we're talking about the mind as a whole, everything that you are, then that definition of mind is, of course, yes, of course there's healing powers there. It depends where we're sourcing. The mind itself doesn't, I would say, have healing powers. It has a way to direct the healing powers. The mind chooses how to and where to construct flow consciousness, energy. The mind is the sieve, it's a sift. You get to choose where creation goes. Right? You get to choose with your mind where creation goes, but what's coming through your filter, right, is itself the source of the healing. Right? So it's not actually you doing the healing, it's this place beyond you that you surrender to, and you kind of, in a way, empty yourself enough in order to channel it towards something or someone or some part of your life, etc. So does the mind have a healing power? It depends on how you define the mind. And this healing power that comes through when we can empty ourselves enough is the source, it's creation, it's God, it's like the higher frequencies. It's like when we get out of our way and we've cleansed and cleared enough of the mind in a way to ensure that we can be pure with what wants to come through us, then yeah, the power of that which you are and what you can offer through your embodiment as a person in this incarnation can be extraordinary. That's what the great masters did many thousands of years ago. Like there's all sorts of stories about what Joshua healed, right? By the flick of his wrist, or a few words, or the touching of somebody's head, right? Because the power that's possible is extraordinary. It's not possible for the mind to get it and to control that, right? Now you could say that people try to control, but the greatest and purest of power comes from the opening and allowing, Right? The most graceful power comes from that. Comes from the truth of that is what is beyond us all individually. So yeah, the mind has healing powers. It's kind of more the steering wheel. That's another analogy we can use here, or metaphor. I still get confused what metaphor means and what analogy means, but it's like that. It's like your mind chooses the direction. It's not that the mind does the healing, it's that it chooses the direction, and then it surrenders and opens and allows the healing to happen. When I am offering Reiki to my clients, I am not doing the Reiki healing. I am not healing them. I am opening a space and a channel to allow a certain frequency of energy to come through me to the person. And it's their system, their body, that does the healing given the frequencies of energies that I'm holding or offering like a container of access to. So again, like the mind has a capacity to hold a space, to direct, but it doesn't actually do the healing. So what is it that does the healing? Right? What is it that does the healing? The mystery, the source, the creation, the space. That is beyond it all, though. We can't fathom. We have to understand that we can't fathom that. It's not possible to grasp it. We can't get God. God isn't something you get and you own and you control. It is the epitome, right, of trust and allowing and surrender. I like to take nice big deep breaths like that. Like feeling the resonance inside my body as I sigh helps me connect deeper to parts of me. Right? It tells my nervous system to relax. And it tells me the inner workings and shapes of this vessel that I live with, through, of, and as. That is the power of sighing. It's so simple. It's so simple. So we do heal. We do heal, and healing happens once we get out of the mind. Another way of describing, like, does the mind have healing powers, is to say that actually healing happens when we get out of the mind, not get stuck in the mind. Most of us are in this kind of boxed, separate, egoic self, mind thing of all the stuff we've picked up along the way, and this is me. But as we shake that out and shake out the mind with the practice, you could say, of Jnana yoga, right? Shake out the mind, sift out the mind, allow the illusions to drift away from the mind, right? Allow the mind to be dissolved to the sieve of awareness, as the mind lets go of all the gunky stuff and just keeps the good stuff, right? And as we let that go, 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 as you feel me maybe here, you're tuning in with a little bit of that energy work right there, you will find that your capacity to allow the current of life, of energy, of that healing energy to come through you can increase. But it can only increase to the capacity that your vessel can hold that stuff, that energy. And that is often to do with how well you can let go of the gripping of the mind. So this is the mind, and this is healing. And this is the relationship between the mind and healing. Healing and mind. You don't do the healing, right? It's not you that does it. And a lot of people have got confused over millennia that they are the ones doing the healing. No. No, we have to be honest and modest and graceful enough, vulnerable enough to know that we don't do it. It happens through us. And if you want to say that you do it, then maybe it's okay too, because we're all here expressing what kind of life we want to create. Okay, claim it, or don't, and allow it to be purer in just that I am the vessel, allowing things to move through. To me, that's a pure expression. Otherwise, the ego can get caught up in the power trip of what it is that you're offering. And no power trip ends well. So we let go of that. We let go of that power trip again. We let go. So there's a few thoughts for you on power and mind and healing power of the mind. What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you disagree with what I'm saying? Is there something else that I'm missing that you would like to add? Yeah, hit me up in the comments below. Please reach out, message. This is still a new channel. I'm still exploring what this voice is that wants to come through and exactly what it is that I want to share and teach and offer and gift and just like express here. So please help me figure that out by dialoguing with me. I'd love that so much. Blessings on this beautiful day. Hello from Bali, and see you next time. Okay, bye. Also, yeah, there's 2 other videos that have probably popped up here, so I'm going to do that kind of video promoting thing. Check one of them out. Okay.